Trying to shake off defenders and create real driving lanes, it all starts with your feet and hips. In today's video, we're unlocking the hip swivel, a great way to throw your defenders off, control the pace, and open up scoring options like you would never believe. Let's go. Let's get right into it. What is a hip swivel? Okay, a hip swivel, and the purpose of it is so I can set you up to understand. The most guarded area I teach players on our body is the opposite hip and shoulder from the basketball. If the ball is in my right hand, the defender is more guarding the left portion of my body. They're not gonna be in front of me. Here's why. If they're squared in front of me, it's a little easy, even if you're a novice, to go around somebody because they're too squared. You can go around and get back through. Even if you don't know any better. That's playing squared up. Ball's here, I'm playing squared up. It's too much room for an offensive player to make a move and then get right back. Or I have to chase to catch up. But I want you to focus on, spotlight, my left hip and left shoulder. This is typically how we're played. We're played where a defender is in front of us, true, but when you take off and I'm going right, now they can drop step at an angle to make me go way right. Now notice where this chair is at. It's not in front of me. That's the illusion. It's actually beside me. And if I don't know any better, I'm gonna try to outrun them, and all of a sudden now, look at the angle they have. And I'm gonna run out of real estate, meaning that if I'm doing this on the court, at some point in time, I'm gonna have to retreat or pass or actually learn how to get out of it, but it might be too much dribbling. Okay, so I want you to track what I'm saying. So, the purpose of the swivel, knowing that this defender is guarding my inside hip and shoulder, what I wanna do is I wanna get my inside hip out of there. When I drop step on purpose, get my inside foot back, now I've cleared space. This is what the hip swivel does. You clear your hips. Put that in the comments below. Clear your hips. It's not just a move to do. You want to clear your hip from the defender. Now, this defender has to open up to play defense. And when they open up, your cue, what you're looking for, is your inside shoulder to their chest, which equals a straight line drive. If they don't open up, it will soon be a blocking call on them because there's no way that defender, if the ball's in your right hand, and I'm gonna show you over here, you go with the swivel, that defender has to go here with their right hand, which now they can't hold on anything, or they have to open up because your angle is too steep, as I just showed you. My angle is real steep now. I've cleared that hip. And so you know, my outside foot is loaded. It's loaded, my leg's loaded. I can explode and go through my toes. So that's the point of the hip swivel. Now, I can do it with my direct foot side where I swivel, but when I do it with my cross step side, I'm now setting up this opponent. See, now this is a half spin, right? That same half spin can set up a full spin. And guess what I just did again? I cleared that hip. So I wanted to give you a thorough understanding before I start teaching you why you're doing what you're doing. And with that understanding now, let me get into the teaching format of how you can master this. Let's get it. Okay, now let's get right to the training. Here's how you're gonna learn how to do a direct step hip swivel. We're not gonna go with all this jumping stuff. That ain't wrong, that's cool, and that's swagged out. That might give me 2 likes, but that's not gonna be effective for you to drive. What I want is this. We're gonna go, you're gonna get that inside foot back and take that front foot forward. That's how we're gonna swivel and get out. So again, no dribble so you see. Drop, lift it forward. Drop it, lift it forward. You notice my inside hip is now nowhere near that chair. Right? You're gonna do this 20 times. That's how you want to swivel. You want to drop that inside foot and take that front foot forward. So now when you go, you can blow by that opponent. Now what you do to the right, you want to learn how to do left. Again, inside foot drop, take the outside foot forward. 20 times. And I take off, boom. Why? Because again, my outside foot and leg is loaded and I can explode now through my toes. Look how far I got. So imagine me doing this, taking an attack step forward. I'm going straight to the basket. Something I have to give with the defender. I'm at a space where I can literally get back to the right and they're cut off. Everything I'm doing is straight line drive. There's nothing here jumping out to where they can recover. Everything is downhill to make you an effective player. 20 to the right, 20 to the left. Now let's go with the cross step. The cross step, which is the opposite foot, not the same foot, the cross step foot, now it's more of a setup. So now when you step, you want to dribble. That punch dribble, you want to set them up. And when you step, then dribble, now you can go with another swivel. Look at my position again. It matches what I did the first time. Now the defender is trying to get in front of me. I want to take my left foot by their left foot to win the foot fight and then punch it. Once I punch it, I go. So it's a little delay. That's the key, right? A little delay. Punch, go. And you stay low. Punch, go. Stay low. Punch, go. What you do going right hand, right? You gotta learn how to do a left handed. Going slow. See, punch. On that step, you punch and then go. Because you wanna make sure the ball is in your hand when you're making these moves. You got 20 to the right and 20 to the left. Now, game shots, game spots, game speeds. You have 20. I want you to set your timer for 5 minutes. I want you to explore. Mix up. Try not to make the same moves over and over, right? Now that you've practiced to understand how to go with a direct step, hip swivel, or a cross step hip swivel, I want you mixing it up. 5 minutes on your clock. Try to get 20 reps or more. I'm gonna give you a situation that you can work on. You're turning a corner. You're a defender. As you turn the corner, started to body up on you. You realize they're on your inside hip. You want to take that inside foot back. Look at that drop right there. I just cleared myself. I loaded this leg. Now I can explode and go. So what I want you doing, you can either spin it to yourself, get to that chair, get that little move going to go score it. Notice my also delay, my little start stop on that. When I drop that inside foot to create a little separation in the distance, you can go there, or you can dribble up and make the same moves. Totally up to you. I want you to explore. I got 2 of them. I'll spin it, go out, and go. One more. Now I use a dribble. Clear that inside hip. Clear. Attack the rack. Now, hip swivel. I'll take my inside foot, which is now closer to the defender, and pretend, now really create space to operate and go. I got 2 of them. Turn that corner, punch it, get out. One more. Inside foot hit, punch. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's toying with the defender. You don't want to do that. Inside hip, punch, hit downhill. Go score the ball. I want you doing 20 to the right, 20 to the left. I want you mixing up your moves. I want you using your right hand to go into those swivels. We're using your inside hip, outside hip to attack, attack, attack. Let's get it. Ever watch your player dominate in practice or freeze under pressure in games? You know they've got the skills, but when the game's on the line, doubt creeps in. At Attack Basketball Academy, we develop confident, resilient players who just don't play the game, they own it. And now we're unlocking exclusive access to the blueprint that makes it happen. Our exclusive guide isn't just drills, it's a complete system for skyrocketing game time confidence, sharpening basketball IQ, and building skills that last a lifetime on and off the court. Confidence isn't given, it's grown and developed. And at Attack Basketball Academy, we don't follow trends, we set them. So don't delay, download the guide, and join us at attacking the game with a complete new mindset.